Oh my god. That's right, baby. Sinclair. Sinclair. 1 minute ago, you know the rules. I was locked in on the Twitter, waiting for this beautiful man to appear. And, just like usual, we will be reviewing. Already, I'm glazing this guy. Look at these skills. Okay, hold on. Let's go in and start a nice, slow, boom. Okay, a little bit of Brother Sinclair. First of all, gluttony, envy. This is crazy. Number one, bleed unit. Goodbye, Enclair. Even though he's not really a bleed unit, he's like a bleed subtype. Anyway, if target has X bleed, gain coin power. And aggro on skill next turn. Okay. Heal SP on self. And max SP gain clash power instead. Inflict bleed. Okay. Simples. We like that. 3 coin. Envy. If target has bleed, gain coin power. This skill slot gains aggro next turn. Okay. The skill gains highest resin offensive level. If the resin includes an A resin, double the offensive level gained from the above effect. Okay, cool. Inflict bleed. At X resin, that includes this skill, deal more damage. Okay. He's a resin boy. I mean, obviously he was a resin gamer. We knew that was going to be a thing. This is the middle. The middle, they never forget. But that's the skill 2. Let's start with skill 3. Deal more damage for every X Book of Vengeance Sinclair. Gain coin power for every bleed on target. Combat start. The skill gains highest resin offense level. If the resin level includes A, double the offense. Okay. Skill coin 2. Inflict a bleed. Then skill 3, deal more damage for every resin that includes a skill. Deal more damage for every Book of Vengeance. Dude, very simple kit so far. Literally, by the way, pure bleed. No raw potency, dude. That's what I love to see. No baby cow. We don't respect that here. Anyway, combat scar. This skill behaves differently based on the sum of the envy resin. Okay, so it was a resin gimmick, not a I thought it might be a tag gimmick, like if there was middles in there. But no, it's envy resin. So at X plus sum of resins, use payback with interest as a counter. So that's skill 2. And then at X plus sum of A resin, use write them all down as a counter, which is the skill 3. Okay, that's really cool. Activates from the leftmost skill slot. Activates 2 times per turn. Ooh. So that's just innate. Maybe add the highest resin. Gain X missing HP as shield. That's very useful. And then inflict bleed. The middle never forgets. When hit by an enemy, inflict Vendetta Mark against the attacker or part. When an other ally is hit by an enemy, inflict a Vendetta Mark against that attacker or part. If said ally is from the middle, inflict additional Vendetta Mark. After attacking with the base attack skills or counter skills, consume all Vendetta Mark on the target. Every time this unit consumes the Vendetta Mark, gain Book of Vengeance Sinclair equal to the amount consumed. Support passive. Encounter star. One ally with the least current HP gains defensive level up. If the allies from the middle, also gain offensive level up. Very nice, I like that. So let's read what Book of Vengeance Sinclair does. Max stack 30! Damn. Deal more damage based on the stack. Gain following effects based on stack. At X stack, gain blunt damage. At XX stack, gain max speed and power up. And then at Y stack, gain blunt damage up. Hey, he does boxes. That's what I love about him, Sinclair. What is this symboling vengeance? Oh, hold on. Vendetta Mark max 10. Consumed by certain skills or passives. Take more damage from the middle enemies based on stack. Interesting. He's like a support unit, kind of. Turn end. This unit with the highest stack of the skills gains Sibling Vengeance Mark next turn. Counted separately from Vengeance Mark. If more than a single unit has the highest stack of this effect, the effect targets the one with the higher percentage. And then Sibling Vengeance Mark is a max stack of 1, expires at turn end. Every identity treats this unit as having their Vengeance Mark. What? Oh! Oh! Okay. I think I'm locked in now. So there's the Vengeance Mark. Well, the Vengeance Mark is the gimmick of the normal middles. So both Don Quixote and Assault have Vengeance Mark. So if you inflict the sibling, so when you have Vendetta, whoever has the highest amount of Vendetta automatically gets the sibling Vengeance, and this just means that everyone can proc their bonuses on it. Wait, that's kind of insane, no? Because Don Quixote has like some pretty good conditionals with the Vendetta Mark. with the Vengeance mark. God, Vendetta mark, Vengeance mark. Enough with the V marks, man. I can't gonna read it all, man. V this, V that. Anyway. Literally the most simple kit. But I can already tell you he's heat. He's heat, man. He's heat. You know why he's heat? First of all, triple envy. Oh my god, he's triple envy. Is crazy. Gluttony too. So gluttony, triple envy. Oh my goodness. Number 2, I like the support passive. Very good. Normal passive's good. The Book of Vengeance buff is pretty decent. I mean, look at power up. We don't see power up that much. Max speed. So I wonder what his speed is. Maybe he's like a 4-6 or something. So more speed. Double blunt damage. I mean, he just boxes. So it's basically always better to use your counter because it uses twice per turn. Yeah, activates 2 times per turn. So you really want to get that fat, juicy A NV resin so you can get 3 skill 3s. And considering the skill 3 is like just a massive burst damage, it just goes boom, boom. You get like a gazillion offense level. Oh my goodness, dude. But he's also like a support unit because he puts the buff on the enemy and then he like absorbs it. He goes like whoop, he like absorbs the mark. Now this doesn't say it goes down. So this to me works like a courier trunk. But he has 2 courier trunks. So this is probably, if this is courier trunk, then the most, like, really it's probably 10, 20, 30. Right? Because that's what I imagine. Also, I'm going to drink of water real quick. Hold on. That's some good water. So yeah. No, that's cool. Look, very simple. He grow big. He grow strong. He beat the shit out of you. And that's really it. And also he applies like a buff, like a support buff. So it doesn't, does this have like a minimum? That's what I'm curious about. So it's like, does this have like it must have a minimum, right? It must be like minimum 3 or something. Because if you just have 1 stack of Vendetta mark on someone, it just instantly applies Vengeance mark. Right? Like, or maybe, I don't know. But he seems good. I like him. Very, very strong. Very, very good. There's also the patch that came out, a little quick patch that came out. This is actually related to it. I'm gonna, besides the new features of the manager ticket, I'm actually gonna talk about it real quick. It's about Don Quixote. First of all, Vendetta mark is now known as the Middle's Vendetta mark. So, I know a bit confusing, but the Vendetta mark, no, yes, the middle Vendetta mark is different from the Vendetta mark. And what do you call it? Something about Don Quixote in here. Yes, here we go. So previously Don Quixote's, the description was written as at 6 NV resin, including the skill use Just Vengeance. But it's been changed because the mechanic of how it worked was actually different. All this is it's readjusting the description to how it actually is supposed to be. Well, to how it actually works, not how they're supposed to do it. At 6 plus sum of NVA resin does not need to be consecutive, so that's the important part. Use a Just Vengeance. Basically, if you had like a 3 resin, a 3 A resin, and then another 3 A resin separate, it would still proc the counter, even though it shouldn't do that. That's basically what they're saying. And also, they say that this is technically unintended, but they're keeping it because it's been like that for so long. And I guess they never realized it until now. Yeah, and besides that, like again, like first thoughts, you know what? We have enough bleed count, man. I am done with bleed count. I swear, dude, I have too much bleed count. I actually think I have too much bleed count. I'll go into a fight, and I'll be like 15. It'll be like 20 potency, like 12 count. Bro, I don't need 12 count. I'd rather have 50 potency and like 8 count, or like 7 count. So I'm glad that he's just raw potency. The middle is going to cook. And yeah, the middle never forgets. We got your back. I'm going to write you down in the Book of Vengeance. If any of you flame this ID in the comment section, and if any of you say the ID is mid or boring, you get written down in the Book of Vengeance. Alright, so I don't want to hear nothing. You hear me? Anyway, shard this ID, or better yet, make sure you spend your precious lunacy so we can fund the anime, as per usual. And, yeah. That's really about it. I have nothing else to say about this ID. Hyped, excited, ready to have a great time. But yeah, good luck on your shards. And see ya.